Hey, good morning, guys. Well, you can see we're in the process of cleaning, and it's about 11 o'clock here, roughly, so I can still say good morning. Oh, what a night. Some of you guys thought maybe I was done last night, and I found out we had another field to do, and so I didn't get home until late. So what a week farming. What a week. So what I'm doing here, we were baling triticale, and it was going to get wrapped. You do not want to let high moisture in your baler. Guaranteed to eat up the paint, plus cause a lot of problems. So I went ahead and grabbed a bale of dry hay, and I already fed it through to get out all the wet, high moisture feed. So back here, we'll just show you this. I wanted to save the footage for some other things here, but here's the dry hay we were putting in. I had the tension off so we wouldn't take so much. Here's the triticale, which is high moisture. It started to ferment, and they go ahead and break down. So we got 2 full bales and then a quarter of a little one. Now in the baler we have dry hay, which that is fine, but I need to get that little chunk out yet so I can go ahead and clean this machine up. I gotta blow it off, and then this machine's gonna get a bath and wash the shields and everything and try to clean up. When you're baling triticale, the juices, if it's a little high in the moisture, your juices are gonna come down here on the frame. We had some problems with the knotter last night. One of the springs broke, and I'll show you that here. And what I did was, well, you just can't go out and buy a spring at 12 o'clock at night. The spring on the flag broke, so I just spun the thing up around to make it to hang on there. It worked for a little bit. So this morning I called the local dealer up and seen if they have another spring. Nope, we'll have to order one. So I was like, okay. So I stopped at a hardware store and I just bought a temporary spring so I could clean the baler out without messing up my knotters. And it worked fine. But we will order the right one and a spare one. I was thinking about replacing all 4. It's getting that time and that many hours on this machine and bales that anything you see a spring, it's starting to wear. And like that spring error would be easy to replace now here at the shop than wait till it breaks and use that one as a backup one if it's quality, if there's some quality left in it. Down on the lower knotters, you can see the springs down here. 4 of those again. They're about 10 inches long. If I see any wear on the hooks, that's when they're going to start breaking. So for the morning video, what I did was pull the tractor out, set a bale over here with the skid loader, and fed it through the front of dry hay, which was pretty nice stuff, and then to push out the high moisture. So that's done. And what I do is I set on the concrete here so I can shove everything together and feed it right to the Black Angus, so I don't have to clean it more than I have to. That's one thing nice, having a concrete pad to clean the baler out. So I'm ready to pull that other bale out. I'll get a strap and move those 2. And I'll take a truck strap here and hook onto it, and it should come out of there pretty easy because it's not packed in there tight. And run it through the 4 strings and show you what it looks like here empty again. And you can just see the rust there on the sides just from overnight sitting there and eating the paint up. So it's not healthy to let it sit. But again, I came in late last night. This stuff here all has to be hand cleaned off. It's real easy to do now before it gets dry. And this is not bad. I've seen it so bad sometimes I couldn't even get it off. It got harder than a rock. But it helps keep the machine clean and always ready to go. So breaking the spring, I'll go up on top and I'll show you what the temporary spring looked like. It's not the right one, but it got so I can get it empty here this morning. Here you can see the grease coming out of the fresh grease. Constantly putting fresh grease in. We did 180 bale or something last night, roughly. And you can see that chain. That chain never got hot at all. It's well kept lubed up with that oil we put in here. And we did a video about the grease. So I just wanted to show you kind of after a long day job. Coming in here, what we do, and not everybody has to do it like this. There's no reason to everybody has to do the same way, but this is the way we do it, and that's all kind of matters for our operation. So let's go up here and look at this niter spring, and then we'll get these bales out of the way, and I'll show you pulling it out here. So you can see the different color spring. I just went to the hardware store. I can't even say the word right. And put it in there for now. And it's all it does is keep tension on the thing, and it holds the lollipops, which they are called flags. If you call into your dealer, make sure you say flags. But all right, well, let's go ahead and grab that strap and pull that bale out of there. And then I'll be ready to blow it down. So I pulled the skilleter up, and then we're going to run a strap through those 4 strings and pull that bale right out. Okay, the string's broke, so that didn't go very well. So now I'm going to hand dig it out, cake at a time, and throw it in a pile. Okay, the bale's out. I took a screwdriver and cleaned all this stuff off, but this is what makes it rust and go bad, this wet, high moisture stuff. So it's always good to get that out. I know some guys do not like doing this job. I don't either, truthfully. But I'm trying to keep my equipment as nice as I can, as long as I can. So, the plungers are all the way back. I'm going to go ahead and blow out the rest here, and then we'll move it and scrape it up in a pile. So, hang on.
You can actually do that.
Alright guys, well, this is what we call a detail clean. And we want to get everything that's dry off the baler. Takes about 25 minutes in the current condition it is. Then we'll go ahead and blow it again, and then we're ready to clean it with water. So, you know, just imagine of all the stuff that's coming out of this baler. But it's so much easier to do it when it's dry. You look around the ground here, I mean, it just dirt. They just hang on. But if you keep them clean and blowed off every job, every 2 or 3 days, you don't have a buildup. You can see it's not wet and cakey because this baler sits inside. I got someone in there, I don't know what he's doing.
It is dusty.
Yeah.
Believe me.
Just go slow.
I am. It's just, even if I go...
So he's about done in there. You can see the dirt I got in the front here. Give him a detail clean, and I just want to kind of show you what it looks here before, and then when we're done with it and all waxed up, I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. So we won't make a video of that because we don't want to cause any problems. Alright guys, I got the chamber cleaned out. It'll be about a minute or two, he'll be out, and then I'll blow it off, and then we'll move it and sweep up, and then we'll power wash it right on this pad here. So, as always, leave your comments, suggestions, and have a great morning, and we'll talk to you later.
Hi guys, this is the farmer's son. We are baling first cutting alfalfa. This is going to be wrapped tonight. The moisture's about 37% moisture. Bales are looking good. It is a nice evening for some of you, or morning. Right now it's afternoon for us. And we are baling alfalfa. See? We laid a bale not too long ago. So, it's nice rows. We're gonna be going around the field first. This is first cutting. I still remember we chopping this last year and baling this. Baling was successful. Chopping was too. I like standing over here in the shade because it is hot out here. It's not as hot as in Florida or I know all the states here that get a lot of weather. Hot weather. From Florida, they have 50-degree weather in the winter time. We have less, but anyway. He's probably come back here. Over here. Have to find him. He's probably still on his one row. That's okay. You don't want to rush an alfalfa. Even though alfalfa is good for the baler, it can eat it real fast. Still don't want to rush too fast. Rush too fast. Not what I say, I don't know. So here he comes. He's up in the corner over there. Maybe you guys can't see him. Let's try this. There, he's coming in there. I get him over here. Going in. Come in here. See, we got back on track here. And you also don't like trees because it gets really muddy where the shadows are. You know what I'm talking about. Like where it gets really dark. It's not good. Because then it gets really muddy where it's really dark. No breakdowns, anything like that. It's going really well. So here he is. It's really sunny out. But it's really nice out too. As you can see, he split the rows up a little bit. Up here's another bale. Gotta get in the shade here. It's glancing off, and I can't really see what I'm doing. He is up in the end there. got a few bales already. Yeah. He's up in the end there. Hang around for the next row. See where he's just laid a bale. He's gonna turn in a row here. Taking a wide turn. It's easier on the baler or any hookup and tractor too. You can barely hear the tractor growling, but she is a workhorse. Definitely a workhorse. So here he does come. Alfalfa is nice and green. Let's watch him right here. He comes, the MX-255. The bale comes out. Nice bale. So he is getting down to the end line. I did have a good day at school today. On Monday, it's Happy Memorial Day. So, we will not have school. So, if you know what that means, then leave it in the comments. But right now, I'll tell you. More videos from me to record on that day, okay? It's really bumpy here. So guys, here he comes on the MX-255. I'm gonna stay down here. Just laid a bale. Again, this is first cutting.
Hey, good afternoon, guys. Heading over to the new field here, and so we're heading over to this other farm again, and we're just getting ready to cross Amtrak. This train runs from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania to Philadelphia. all the way up to Boston. And actually all the way down to close to Florida, I believe. See if we can get a little bit of a clip of it here. No train. Come back around. These are some pretty steep hills up through here, and when we go down this first one, the tractor alarm goes off. It says slow down a little bit. Right about here. So I have to back it down a little bit. Gorgeous, gorgeous country through here. So, brake a little bit, the alarm goes off. So I hope everybody's going to have a great weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend, and a lot of things happen in this area. First of all, it's our time we spend with family, and remember the soldiers that died for our country, our freedom. There's a nice American flag. And time to come together with family and enjoy each other's company. I know a lot of people do different things. We'll probably have just a light picnic, and if the weather's in good shape, we'll be planting tobacco. Okay, we're in the field. Getting things set up here. Another gorgeous day. Nice Timothy grass mix. It's about 90 degrees outside. Some pretty nice hills. Big windrows. Well, we had a flywheel bolt shear off. I don't know if it was a power surge when we were climbing the hill or what. Not tough. So they're trying to stack the bales as quick as they can to get them off, and we're calling for a chance of showers here today. So hay's anywhere from 15 to 17% moisture. As a custom operator, it's never a dull moment in the baling world. Because you never know what you're going to get yourself into. We got some, hills and a little bit of rocks hiding here and there. I have no desire to destroy the baling. So, you can't really tell how steep this is, but she's pulling. Nothing like sitting in air conditioning when everything goes good, but I've been outside now 3 times. Broke a shear bolt. Took a little bit too much in and plugged the front header up just a little bit. Nothing serious, but it was all nice and clean, and next year all dusty and itchy. Well, guys, and here comes more rain. I did get the field done, and you'll see that in about 3 videos here, I guess. Didn't give up. I wanted to go home before it rained, but I just got another job to do here to clean up. It's coming down good. The back's not too bad there, it's a little wet. Here goes a motorcycle. I'll get home and put this away and grab a bite to eat. And then finish the chores up for the evening.